Hello, my name is DJ Life. I'm here with Carl Williams Jr., Walt Dollar, and Romello Scuggs, and this is Undisputed Spit. Today we're going to be talking about Gervonta Davis and Mario Barrios. Okay, Walt Dollar, lead us off.
So the past fight was this weekend. What's up, fellas? First off,
What up?
peace and blessings. So the fight, I thought, first of all, I want to say boxing was real good this weekend. I was really excited. I thought it was very entertaining, very skillful. And I just want to say that off the top. In that particular fight, Tank Davis and Mario, I thought was a good fight. I thought what I learned or what I took away from that fight was Tank has really good power. It carries with him. I thought the guy Mario was real skillful. I thought he won a lot of the earlier rounds. I still think Tank need work. To be honest with you, me personally, I think his power alleviate a lot of stuff in the fight, but I think he still was getting hit a lot. He still was coming in kind of face first. I don't know if he can bull everybody. He was kind of like a bull a little bit, but I mean, great power, great, and he did show some skill in terms of going to the body and going to the head and left and right and power in both hands. So I don't really have nothing bad per se to say about him, but I know against the better, as the fighters improve, and especially if he's gonna stay at 140, you know what I'm saying? He's got to get better on the defense, and he's got to probably get better footwork, to me. But I think with the power, I mean, he can knock you out with either hand, so that's always the S factor. What you think, Carl?
I agree. Number one, like you said, first thing, very, very good weekend of boxing. Even some of the undercard fights on the different fight cards this past weekend was really good. Tank, all the things you said, man. Shout out to him, number one, for moving up a weight class. I do understand, in today's boxing, it's a little bit different with weight class to weight class fighting. Now, you don't necessarily go up a weight class and fight the contender in that weight class. You go up a weight class and fight somebody at that weight, and you get the same recognition as you would before. But I think big shout out to him for going up to 140. The power did carry over. Sure. He definitely needs to sharpen the tools, but the main thing is I see something new from him every time. Right? In the last fight that we watched, I said the exact same thing you're saying right now. He just need to tighten something up. I watched him in this fight. He tightened it up a little bit. As far as getting hit a lot. He got hit a lot in this fight recently, but he also blocked better. In the last fight, he was just getting hit a lot. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it was all right, it went from 80% of the shots are landing to 60% of the shots are landing. Mario Barrios is a warrior, straight up warrior. And in all honesty, I had it a lot closer at the time that it was stopped than a lot of people, I think. I looked at the official undercard.
I did too. Like I said.
Y'all had it 3 people. Nobody had Barrios up on no card. You know what I mean? I get the knockdowns. You want to give him the knockdown round. He did knock him down a lot. He knocked him down a lot, and he hurt him a lot. Like you said, power is the neutralizer. I'm definitely ready for Tank to he hold belts at 3 different divisions. So he, you already know he gonna have to give up something at one of them. I'm interested to see what his next move is. Guys like Regis Prograis, and they calling him out. I'm not sure that's a good fight for him right now. Josh Taylor, I'm not sure if that's a good fight for him right now. But those kings at 140, we know what it is at 135. He gonna run into Lomachenko or T.O. So a day of reckoning is coming for Tank. So every question you got about him should be answered soon. Over the next year. It's coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What you think, Romello?
Well, everybody's mirror off the same the same answer. I mean, I agree with both parties. I agree with Curl and I agree with you. With the Tate does get hit a lot, and Mario Barrios, he did have it close. You know what I'm saying? Because he had of course he had the height, he had the reach and all that. He keep him at bay, and Tank's power did travel, but with power, what neutralized power? Like you said, right? Speed and boxing, like real boxers.
Yeah, IQ.
Yeah, IQ. Yeah.
When you use your power against a boxer, that's not what else you have. What else do you have? That's the problem with Deontay Wilder. That's what happened with Tyson too. You know what I'm saying? When you go against a boxer, and plus they can take his hit, his power. Mm-hmm. You can take his power, then what else you have? That's my problem with Tank right now. His defense need work, a lot of work. And I don't understand when your mentor is the king and the master of defense, why you not putting that to your tools of sharpness? You know what I'm saying? Yes, he got the power and all that, but he have to tighten up on defense if you want to see TOs, the Lomachenko. Even you go to 130, you still got Oscar Valdez, you still got Jamel Herring, and you still got Shakur Stevenson. And I think, to be honest, all of them can beat him. You know what I'm saying? To be honest.
I don't think he's gonna fight at 130 anymore. I think he fought his last fight at 130. Because I mean, to be honest, I don't really think he can make weight like that. You know, he already had like weight problems and stuff like that. So
yeah, it depends. I think. Well, I think it depends as far as him going back to 130. Like, it's clear his career is about big fights, solid fights, not necessarily climbing up in each division. I don't think he wants to necessarily be at the top of any of those divisions. So if a good solid fighter come along at 130,
you think you make weight?
I think if he pushed himself, I think his weight issues is a work ethic issue, not a body issue.
Right.
I feel you. What you think, DJ Light?
Well, I think I watched a totally different fight from you guys.
Okay.
From what I saw, Davis just outclassed Barrios. It wasn't even a close fight to me.
That's crazy.
The fight seemed like it was in slow motion to Davis. He was out there making adjustments like he was Tyronn Lue. I saw everything coming. He telegraphed every move. He set it up like it was a chessboard. I loved everything about Davis. That's the reason they call him the Tank. I see. His mentor, Floyd Mayweather, you can tell they're putting in a lot of work with this kid. He's real smart. You know, he has a lot above the head. The fight, to me, it seemed like it was in slow motion to Davis. When you got that, I mean, he was just seeing everything coming. It was like a chess match to me. And
I thought Mario won the first 3 rounds, to be honest with you.
I mean,
counter what you just said. I think
that's part of the chess match.
Yeah,
you know,
I think he lost the first 3 rounds like clearly to me. I thought I mean, which it could be 4, but yeah, definitely
you know what,
3 though for sure.
You know what, Walt? That's so true, and like you could definitely count those rounds, but it's not the kind of fight that you could give away rounds in, because should you not land that punch, you know, and that's what makes it. That's what the debate is for me. Like, I don't really question his polish. He definitely looked good, but you can't give away rounds. You know what I mean? Just counting on being able to punch this dude out. Like, you go in there against T.O. or Loma, and that's kind of how I'm measuring, you know? They're going to beat you like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lomo, that's the next topic. He had a fight